So Dan, I know I was wanting to learn about the Acadia more. Do we have one there that we could check out next?
Yeah, we should have one there in the showroom. We'll start off on the front there, and first thing you're going to notice is same with the terrain. You're going to have a massive front grille with the GMC logo, very prominent right there up front. You're going to have the LED headlamps, not the C-shaped signature design that we talked about, but the terrain, but these ones are still going to be LED. Under the hood, you are going to have three different types of engine options. You're going to have the 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, which will come standard with 193 horsepower, 188 foot-pounds of torque. You're going to have the 2.0 turbo four-cylinder, which will have 230 horsepower with 258 foot-pounds of torque. And then lastly, which seems to be the most popular, is going to be the 3.6 V6 engine that comes standard with 310 horsepower and 271 foot-pounds of torque.
That's a beautiful color. I know we didn't really touch on that on the terrain. Do you know what color that might be, the outside?
That particular color, it's hard for me to tell with the glare in the screen here. I
don't know if it's the ebony or not.
Yeah. Maybe we
might
can
be
get
that dark moon. That was a real popular color as well.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to head over to the driver's side there, that might be the dark moon. A little bit of blue in there.
Yep.
Do you know all the colors that it comes in?
Oh, I'm actually still new here, and I'm actually still trying to learn a good bit of the colors that come with it. So sorry, I do not.
Oh, no worries.
So one thing you'll notice on this one, just like the terrain, you're going to have that button there for the tailgate. No need to go into too much in detail, but just to let you guys know that it is also available in the Acadia. I did notice, not so much notice, but I did state a few of the safety features that come standard in the terrain. With the Acadia, it being a much larger vehicle, GMC decided to make a little bit more features standard. And some of those features are going to be the side blind zone alert, which seems to be one of the more popular options people are looking for. Me personally, it's one of those features to where once I have it, it's hard to go back and not have it again. It's just so reliable and so useful to have. You're also going to have front and rear park assist that comes standard. And lastly, you're going to get the rear cross traffic alert as well. Going into the infotainment center, one thing that's brand new for GMC this year is that we all may be familiar with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but with the Acadia, no longer do you need a cord to get that connected. It's completely wireless. So once you hook up your Bluetooth, you'll be prompted to activate the Android Auto or Apple CarPlay right from the get-go, and it'll pop up automatically. No need to be able to have to plug it into the USB port down there in the bottom, which is super nice.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you're going to have the same gear shift option, the push button or pull button. So everything's staying completely the same there. Are you guys getting a noise? Okay, never mind. If we want to head into the second row there.
Hey, Dan, what's that switch I see Brian keep going past every once in a while down there by the console, that round thing there?
Oh, yes. So right there, you're going to have your lane keep assist, that button there with the vehicle with the two lines. That is going to be an option that you can turn on or off, because we do know some people do not like and have all these safety features on. You have that A there with the circle. That's going to be your automatic stop start. Same thing. Some people really enjoy having the engine shut off whenever you're parked at a red light or stop sign, helping save on fuel and emissions. But there are other people that do not like that feature. So GM did incorporate the option to have that turned off when needed. The knob in the center there towards the bottom, that is going to be your two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive option. So back in the day, if you did have a four-wheel drive vehicle, it was four-wheel drive all the time. Now you do have the option to switch it back to front-wheel drive when weather conditions aren't bad. which is super convenient. You know, if the weather's nice, you really don't need that four-wheel drive to get you that extra traction, which does help save you on tire wear and also fuel mileage as well.
I know I said this for the Canyon, but I love those wood accents that they've put in there. It just gives it a little fancy touch.
Yeah, it definitely makes the vehicle pop for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we want to head into the second row there, I just want to show you guys a few things. First thing you're going to notice is that you do not have a bench seat. You do have the captain chairs option, which makes it super convenient whenever you're trying to get into that third row. No longer do you have to fold down the entire bench to crawl into the back and then, you know, having to fold it back down to crawl back out. You can slide right in between. Makes it nice and simple for all your passengers to get in and out of the vehicle. Also, one thing they have, if you look at the top of the vehicle there on the roof, on the inside, you'll notice that you'll have air vents up there, which makes it a little bit more easier to circulate the air throughout the vehicle. Just blowing right down onto your passengers and helps warm or cool down the vehicle a little bit quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, towards the back of the center console there, you're going to have 2 USB ports as well, just to help keep your passengers connected and charged up while they're on the drive.
Mind if I jump in real quick, Dan?
Sure, absolutely.
Give you a little break because you've been going on pretty good. I'll let you get right back to it. Two real nice, neat features too about the Acadia. And Dan probably was going to hit this. I'm kind of still in his thunder on one, but one just hit me as I was thinking about that. Is the 2 seats actually underneath the seat? You got your storage there, Brian. Yeah, nice catching that. The 2 seats actually, if you reach between your legs, you can slide that second row seat back and forth, which makes our Acadia one of the nicer SUVs in the market, because you can actually put full-size adults in that third row seat, and they have plenty of leg room because you can split the difference a little bit. So that seat will travel back and forth. One of the other issues that probably 2 years ago was if you have a car seat in a vehicle, you'd always have to take the car seat out to try to get back there if you had to use that seat to get into the third row. That seat behind the passenger, Brian, and I don't think you're going to be able to demonstrate this, but up by the headrest, there's a lever, and when you pull that lever, the whole seat actually goes forward towards the front seat. So basically what I'm telling you is you can keep the car seat there and keep it intact. You don't have to take it out to get into that back third row seat. Even if more so if you had the bench seat instead of the buckets. Yeah, see up by the top, Brian, if you can grab that and pull it, if you can, and just kind of pull it. Yep. And if you get back a little bit now, you can see that the car seat could have stayed there and you do not have to take it out, but still can get in to that third row. So another great feature, especially for the moms and the moms and the dads that are out by themselves, you know, with the kids. They don't have to worry about doing that. They can leave that car seat in there.
I'd say for a second row, that just looks so spacious and comfortable.
Yeah, and like I said, what's great, and that's what the seat, it appears that it's all the way back, and you can still get a person back there, but when you can pull that seat back and forth and split the difference a little bit, I'm not saying you're going to go from here to Florida, but you could definitely do a 2, 3, 4 hour drive back there as a full-size adult, where a lot of the other SUVs, you're really cramped back there.
Right. So does that material, does it come in leather as well? The seats?
Good, Dan.
Yeah, you can get leather options whenever you get up to the SLT, AT4, or the Denali option is when you can get leather. Correct. A few things I wanted to show in the cargo area, if we can.
Okay, there is a little echo.
So first thing you're going to see on the tail lights there is, sorry, I'll continue, no problem. So you do have that area there for storage. If you look under the cargo liner area, if you lift that up, same as the train, you're going to have a little bit of storage underneath there as well. And then underneath there is where you're going to have your spare tire or your inflator kit. Now that's pre-bolted down there. In order to release the third row, you see those drawstrings there. All you got to do is pull and push, and they'll lower down.
And that just really opens it up.
Correct. And then same as the terrain, if you want to lower down the second row options, there will be 2 levers on the left-hand side. And those will also lower down the 2 captain's chairs as well, just to open up the vehicle even more.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice flat surface.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I wanted to show there in the back of the vehicle. Also, as well as with the terrain, the Acadia also has the Elevation Edition as an option as well for those who like that blacked out look with the black wheels and the black lettering and the black GMC logos. That's most certainly an option on the Acadia as well.
We'll give some of our viewers some time to get in some more comments or questions. Was there anything else that we should know about the Acadia?
That's everything I have on it for today, unless Billy, you have anything you wish to add in?
No, I mean, you hit the power adjustable, and the tailgate on that is also hands-free. I think you hit on the train, but I don't know if you can see no, that's an SLE, but there be logos underneath. Again, where if somebody was coming up with groceries and their hands full, can put their foot underneath the rear bumper there and pull it back, and then that'll open and close by doing that. The Acadia obviously is it's either a 6 or a 7 passenger. So if you do the buckets, it's a 6 passenger. You do the bench, it's 7 passenger, where the train is strictly a 5 passenger. So it just kind of depends on where your family fits into there, you know, and some people only have a smaller family, but like the Acadia, because they won't use the third row, but they can throw softball bats back there and soccer stuff and, you know, that type of stuff. But have it so if they need that third row for some of the kids' friends or whatever, they have it. So they're each kind of in their own segment, but they kind of still cross over with each other. And GMC is just that professional grade. It's just a great car. I mean, I'm very proud to be selling it. I've been here, you know, starting my 19th year. So I love the brand, and I'm excited about it. Again, like Dylan said, I drive it. And one thing I just want to hit real quick, and I know I'm kind of out of place, and Taylor probably gonna get mad at me, but or maybe Dylan is. Hey, the one thing is in the past, you know, when Dylan talks about the 0% and the rebate, it was always either or. Okay. Then maybe a year ago they said, okay, we'll give you 0% and maybe give you a little small rebate, a $500 rebate. The rebates that Dylan are talking about in the 0%, just to make it clear, are in conjunction with each other. So you're getting both of them, which typically does not happen in the car industry as long as I've been doing it.
Yeah.
And on the train, it's a pretty high rebate with the 0%, $22.50. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure. And then on the Acadia, it's also a pretty high rebate with the 0%. So that's the key thing you remember. Usually it doesn't happen together. And for at least this month, it is happening together. So it is a very, very good time to come out and look at the GMC products.